What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Thickness with the Quickness, and you are watching me on my YouTube channel, baby. But before we get started, I would like for you to like me, share me, like and share me with anybody you like and you love. Anybody you like and you love, okay? And don't you forget to hit the notification bell, because every time your girl Thickness with the Quickness upload any kind of video, you will be first to get notified.
Introducing Razi 01.
Come on in here. Come on in here, everybody. Come on in here. I would like to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. What's going on, everybody? I'm your girl Thickness with the Quickness. And I want to give a shout out to all my old subscribers, baby. What's good? And your neck of the woods. All right, y'all. Oh, yeah. Get you a piece, okay? Oh, yeah. Get you a piece, baby. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, baby? This is a little quick check-in and with me and check out with me, baby. I just jumped on here real quick to do a little check-in and check out, baby. And just been telling y'all what's been going on in my neck of the woods. Y'all get down there and tell me what's going on in y'all's. Okay, last time I seen y'all, baby, was Mother's Day weekend. Okay, y'all. And baby, I had a good time on Mother's Day. Okay, y'all. And matter of fact, y'all, I just received another one of my Mother's Day gifts, and I'm going to open it up and let y'all see what I got. We're going to see it together. Okay, y'all. Yeah, y'all. So it is check in with your girl. So, y'all, I'm sitting here drinking me a kombucha, baby. And this is my first time trying it. Y'all, I really love this. I like this drink, okay? Especially when it's really cold. It is so good. And also, y'all, I am sipping on me some tea, too. So I got me some kombucha and I got me some turmeric tea, y'all. Yeah, y'all. So I'm just drinking and sipping, and I'm going to be talking to y'all. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Baby, I ain't going to even lie to y'all, soundfly to you. Y'all, this menopause shit is going bananas. I am going bananas with this menopause shit, y'all. It is making me just be out of my body at times, y'all. I have to catch myself, baby. I gotta jump back and catch myself, because, baby, this menopause shit ain't nothing to play with. I was like, let's always listen to what other people talking about menopause, and then this got nothing, y'all. And I always just push it to the side, because I'm like, yeah, I think about it when I get there. Y'all, I wish I would have been listening to people when they're talking about this menopause shit, because, y'all, this stuff is real. And when I tell you it is real, it is real. Y'all, this stuff got me going in circles. Remember that song? You got me going in circles, baby. Round and round I go. Baby, this menopause got me going in circle, y'all. Yes, indeed. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. As y'all know, my youngest daughter is graduating out of high school, y'all. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. She is graduating out of high school. We already went through prom, y'all. And I know I told y'all that I was going to try to videotape her prom, but y'all, she wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. She was like, no, you ain't gonna videotape my prom, and you better not even put a prom picture of me up there. So, y'all, I don't worry myself about it. I said, hey, you ain't with the YouTube land. I ain't gonna trick you. I ain't gonna play with you with the YouTube land, because I don't blame you with the YouTube land, you know. So, y'all, I didn't put any of her prom pictures up or anything like that, but she had a beautiful prom, y'all. Yeah, she really enjoyed her prom, y'all. Let me tell you something. My kid had never been outside past 3 o'clock in the morning in her life. Y'all, she stayed out, because after prom, they went ahead and had a little prom dinner and dance, and, you know, all type of activities that they can do. So she stayed, y'all. Baby, my baby stayed out till 3 o'clock in the morning. And she, you know, because my kid, you know, she's not no person, and she was not of age. She's still not of age to be out until 3 o'clock in the morning, but she is 18. But, you know, But that was her first time ever being outside at 3 o'clock in the morning, hanging out with her buddies. Okay, we'll just say it like that. So, baby, I had asked her, I say, so you plan on staying out to 3 o'clock? She said, uh-huh. I said, well, okay, then. That's all I could say to her, you know. She was like, yeah, I plan on staying out to 3 o'clock. I said, okay, then. I said, well, make sure you keep your phone on, okay? And let me know who you with, okay? That's all I need you to do. Let me know who you with and make sure you keep that phone on, because when I text you or call you, you need to pick up. All right. She ended up coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and baby, the girl was tired. That girl, her prom was on a Saturday, honey. She slept all day Sunday to 12 o'clock the next day. 12 o'clock in the morning the next day. She slept all day, y'all. She was tired. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, she's still tired because she's trying to catch up. But y'all, she's been working really hard because, you know, you got to do those last finals and everything so you can get your grade and you can, you know, graduate, and you got to have all your shit turned in so you can graduate. So girls and boys, she's been working her ass off. And I ain't mad at them, y'all. She been working her ass off, and I'm gonna tell you something. I am a proud mother. I am so proud of her. She's you know, graduating and gonna be moving on, doing what she gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about my daughter in society. Don't worry about society with my daughter, okay? But I know she's covered in the blood of Jesus, so I'm not gonna worry myself about that. That's God's child. You know what I mean? I'm just here to bag up anything he tell me to do. Anything that he don't finish doing, baby, he got me to bag it up. That's why I'm called mama. But baby, yeah, that's just what's been going on. She'll be graduating really soon here. Real soon. Graduation is coming up, y'all. And y'all, I'm still don't even know what I'm wearing for graduation. I don't know if I'm going to wear orange or white, or if I'm going to wear black and white. Y'all, I just don't know. But I do have 2 little outfits that I said that I gotta choose from. Okay, that's just where I'm at, but I ain't gonna make it no big deal. I'm just gonna wear what I got to wear, baby. I'm telling you, y'all. Yeah, you know, that's all that's been going on, y'all. Let me see what else been going on. Okay, what else been going on? Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all about this. This is just a little, I don't know if we want to call it a little story or something, or whatever we want to call it. I'm just going to tell y'all about this. So, y'all, long time ago, like 1992. In 1992, y'all, I had somebody to come stay with me. So this person was living with me, and they was meeting a lot of people in my neighborhood. Me, I'm private. I don't deal with the whole neighborhood. I'm not known as, you know, the girl that's cool, kicking and hang out with everybody. I stopped doing that once I became a woman and started having kids. So I stopped hanging out like that. But I had this person living with me, and she knew everybody in my neighborhood. I've been living in this neighborhood for almost 2 or 3 years, never knew none of these people until she came and she started living with me. So she's cool with all the people in the neighborhood. So one day she bring this girl to my house. Never seen a girl in my life. But the girl had kids, and she had a man living in her house. She had her kid's daddy living with her. So when she brought the girl in, the girl had just had a baby. And I just had my son, but my son was older than him. So all the little clothes that my son couldn't fit no more, so I gave it to the girl. This girl, I gave her like 2 big bags, 2 big black garbage bags full of baby boy clothes. That was the last time I saw the girl. I never seen her no more after I gave her the clothes. But I remember who she was because, you know, she came to the house and I gave her clothes. So anyway, y'all, somehow the girl that I gave the clothes to, and the girl was living with me, got into it. I never knew why they had got into it. I just knew that they got into it. So y'all, years and years to come, I had finally seen the girl again. Her kids are teenagers. My kids are teenagers. So she ended up moving across the street from me. So every day my kids, my daughter and my son, I always taught my kids, if one fight, y'all both better fight. Nobody better not be standing on the sideline. If another sibling is fighting, y'all better fight together. That's the way I raised my kids. So anyway, these new kids came in the neighborhood. I didn't know that these are the kids that I gave them clothes when they was a little baby. So anyway, so my kids come home from school. They was like, Mom, there's some new boys in the neighborhood and all they do is pick on me and my brother. And I say, did they hit you? And my daughter was like, no, they didn't hit us, but they just keep calling us out our name. I was like, okay. I say, so what y'all say? So she said, so we start calling them out their name. So then we start arguing. And I said, who is that? She said, I don't know. They just moved in the building because we never seen these kids before. They just moved out here because my kids played with everybody in the neighborhood. I just didn't come out and fuck with nobody. So anyway, so they come home another day. They get off the bus. They was like, Mom, one of the boys tried to step to my brother like that. And I say, so what y'all do? She said they only said something, but they didn't put their hands on us. And I said, okay. Because I taught my kids, people can say what they want to say, but as long as they don't touch you. When they touch you, you better tell a brand new hole in their ass. Okay? And you both better jump. All right? I don't care if it's a one-on-one fight and they say it's a one-on-one fight. I don't believe in one-on-one fight. You better both beat asses and take names. So anyway, they come home. They tell me again. I said, okay. You know. So one night, my kids is outside playing. So I'm letting the kids play and shit. So I'm standing outside playing. I'm standing outside a little ways down for my kids. My kids is playing, you know, over by the park. They playing at the park, but I can see my kids play. So all of a sudden, I'm hearing my kids arguing. So as they argue, I begin to walk up. So as I'm walking, I hear a grown lady. Call her a bitch. Call her a bitch. Say fuck you. Say this. So I'm here seeing this bitch ducking behind a car, y'all. So this bitch got her kids calling my kids out their name. She's making her kids say all type of shit to my kids. So I walked up on her and I'm like, I said, what the fuck is going on? I said, why the fuck is you making your kids call my kids out their name? You know, I said, you a grown ass woman. Why you doing this shit? You know, she's like, well, your kids always saying something to my kids. I say, for what I'm hearing, my kids tell me that your children is the one that's starting the shit. And she said, well, I don't give a fuck. And I said, I don't give a fuck either. I said, you a grown ass, stupid ass woman and you getting involved with this shit. I said, let these kids do what the fuck they got to do. I said, your grown ass ain't got shit to do with it. I said, now it's a problem with me because I'm hearing you making your kids call my kids out their name. Like that. I said, that's my daughter and that's my son. And she was like, well, them two my boys. I said, okay. I said, so y'all just moved over here. I said, why y'all come over here with this bullshit? Like that. So me and her having some words and shit. So I just said, tell your kids to leave my kids the fuck alone. Okay? And she was like, well, you tell your kids to leave my kids alone. I said, all right then. And that's what it is. So fast forward, y'all. She ended up moving away. Okay? She ended up moving away. Now, years later, y'all, I see her in the club. She see me in the club. Y'all, she give me a dirty ass look. You know, looking me up and down, whispering to her friends. Bitch, I'm not moved by you or them. Okay? I'm not moved by you or them. Not at all. So you can whisper to whoever you want to. I'm still going to push my black ass up in here and add pressure to a motherfucker's neck. I'm still finna come here and enjoy myself. And I came to that party by myself, as usual. I'm never with somebody when I'm out at a party in the town that I live in. I'm always by myself. I'll see people and start mingling with them. But as far as me, I step in there in every club that I come to basically by myself. Okay? So I get in there and shit. She walking around. She whistling to everybody about me. You know, so everybody stopping and turning around. You know when a motherfucker talking about you and they be whispering and then everybody turn around and look at you. And you can see them like looking like, where's she at? Where's she at? You know, you could tell. So I'm watching her whispering and saying shit to the girl, to the people that she with, and everybody looking at the shit. And then I'm just standing looking at them just like this. I'm looking dead and I'm waiting on them to put their eyes on me. So I'm looking at them dead like this. So I'm waiting on them to put their eyes on me so I can look at them, you know, because I'm waiting on you to find me, because here I am. So anyway, y'all, that's like, you know, this is every time I would see her. You know, every time I would run into her, I would see her and shit. You know, we whisper to her friends. Now, moving on. Few more years later. Now, this is going on all year round. Every time I see the bitch, she doing this shit. Okay? So, years later and shit, she began to work at a hospital. She began to work in the hospital. So, I would come into the hospital, y'all, and I would see her. Minute I see her, y'all, she just give me the most fucked up look. And I'm just like, girl, you at work with a uniform on. You know, why the fuck you gotta look at me like that? You at work with a uniform on. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, so through a little while later, you know, y'all, I end up going to the clinic, the hospital again, running to her ass again. When I ran into her again, y'all, she's staring at me. I'm like, girl, please. You the least thing that I need to be looking at, worrying about. Bitch, I'm here at the hospital. Bitch, if I'm at the hospital, I'm here taking care of some business. Something got to be going on. Bitch, you not finna move me, bitch. Don't you know that I am in a fucked up era? And I'm at this hospital, bitch. You don't know why I'm here for. I don't give a fuck about you mean mugging me. Y'all, if any kids in here, please get them up out of here, okay? Please get the kids out of here. I know I should have said that, but y'all go on to get the kids up out of here, okay? Tell them that I love them. And she just mean mugging me. I'm trying to get to my damn clinic, y'all. I'm going into the eye doctor, y'all. They gotta dilute my eyes. They gotta do all this shit. They're trying to say your girl got a little cataracts going on. Y'all, I'm like, bitch, I'm too young to be having cataracts. You know what I'm saying? Cataracts, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce it. I'm all worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I went there, they told me they might want to need to give me a little surgery. No, ain't nobody messing with my eyeballs. Okay? We got to figure out something else. So I'm already, you know, in my feelings because I'm on my way to get my eyes checked and shit. You know, then I run into her again. She looking me up and down. I'm like, girl, please. You don't move me with your man looking ass. You don't move me in this hospital. I'm not worried about you, bitch. I'm worried about my health. Okay? You know you're going to run into me because I come to this hospital. And it ain't the first time and it ain't going to be the last time because I'm always in this motherfucker for something. Knock on wood, not always bad stuff, nothing like that, y'all. But I do come to the clinic, the hospital. So, y'all, that was a few months ago. So this happened the day before yesterday. I go to the doctor the day before yesterday, y'all. So we got these big ass glass mirrors. You could see glass windows. You could see who's coming around the corner. So y'all, I saw her first. She's in her phone, laughing and shit. I can see her coming around the corner, but she don't see me because she's all in her camera. Laughing at her phone and shit. So y'all, I come around the corner. She see me and immediately y'all, I'm standing up there like a black motherfucking stallion that I am. Cleaner than a boy to fucking whistle. You could, I'm so clean, you go like this. That's how clean I am. I'm cleaner than a motherfucking board of health every time I go to the hospital, clinic, anywhere. I'm clean, you know, clean as a whistle. I come around there motherfucking being, baby, your face expression, the way you feel about me don't bother me, bitch. I don't care about all that up and down looking at me, motherfucker. That just let me know how I'm laying this pressure on your neck. I ain't thinking about you, bitch. I'm at the motherfucking hospital, bitch. You here working. Why the fuck you think I'm here? You don't know why I'm here. I'm not worried about you looking me up and down. Baby, I was so mad. I said, all these motherfucking years, and I mean this bitch since 1992, bitch, you still got a problem back. This bitch bust somebody in the head with a Crown bottle, y'all, and they gave that bitch 10 years. No, they gave her 7 years in jail for hitting another woman in the head with a Crown bottle. Okay? You done been to jail and everything. You still coming out with a issue with me. And bitch, I ain't never did nothing to you. But I found out why she got a problem. I found out the person that was living with me messed around with her baby daddy. That ain't had nothing to do with me. I'm just finding this shit out. All these years, I was wondering what the fuck this girl Get-Go was with me. What if she had a beef with me, making her kids say fuck them shit to my kids. I never knew. Find out just recently. The woman had a problem with me since 1992 because the person that was living with me slept with her baby daddy. What the fuck did that got to do with me? Nothing. Nothing. I had no idea and didn't give a fuck. Okay? So that's what all the animosity with this woman is. And I know I'm still going to have this every time I walk to the store, walk into any place she's at, the hospital, store, anywhere. I'm going to get these fucked up looks. But it's okay. Because looks don't bother me. It's when you touch me, that's what bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, it's just so fucked up that people can still have that much hatred against you and you ain't did nothing to them. I didn't even know nothing about the girl. I was just being nice to the girl, give her all my baby brand new clothes that he had grew out of. You know what I'm saying? And all these years I had been wondering why this girl had an attitude with me since 1992 and here it is 2025. Like, goddamn. Okay? Like, why I gotta keep getting these fucked up looks? Find out because the person that was living with me slept with her baby daddy. Okay. But I understand you mad, but you mad at the wrong motherfucker. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the reason why this girl walk around and still walk around today with her, always give me a fucked up look. I know people that know her. You know what I'm saying? I know people that know her and shit, and they be like, well, she having a party, you want to go over her house? Hell no, I ain't going over her house. That chick don't like me. That lady ain't never liked me. That lady only spoke to me one time since I ever know her is when she said thank you and hello when she got those clothes in 1992. Hey, that's it. That's all. But baby, it's just sad that people still be having a grudge against your child and you ain't even did shit to them. A person don't like you and you ain't never did nothing to them. And, you know, you holding that grudge against me for almost since 1992 and then I don't even know what you're mad at me about, girl. But that's your problem, but not mine. Okay, come get you a piece. Oh, yeah. Get you a piece. Okay? That's all I can tell her. Get you a piece. That's it. But I'm going to keep it moving on, y'all. But yeah, that just was something that was going on, y'all. And everything. So, I've been on here for 25. Y'all don't want to make it too long, y'all. But y'all, let me tell you, I got something else to tell y'all too. So y'all, you know, it's so funny when you like somebody for so long. This is a male that I was crazy about. I mean, I really was digging this dude since like since 2018. 2018, I had been digging him. We had been talking. We hung out a few times. You know, I really dig this cat, you know, and that's his name, Cat. I really digged him. Okay. I met him in 2018, y'all, you know, y'all. Okay. I don't like sharing certain stuff because I don't want nobody put the evil eye on me, but God, I know you got my back. And Jesus got my slack. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about this story. So anyway, you know how a person act like they not interested in you and don't want to be bothered with you and shit, you know. So, but anyway, I was digging this cat. We like each other. You know, we got along really good. We didn't have any issues. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend, but we was working towards that way. You know what I'm saying? We were spending time with each other. When I would roll to Chicago, I'd hang out with him. He done came to visit me several times. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know, was, you know, rowdy with each other. You know what I'm saying? I know he cared a lot about me because I cared a lot about him. But you know, he live in Chicago. That's a busy life. He don't want to hang up his gym shoes. He want his cake and eat it too. So he want to be with me and still doing what he want to do in Chicago. And then I said, no, that's not the lifestyle that I want. If I can't be your number one, I'm sure the fuck can't be number two. So we just gonna be friends, you know. That's it. And if you don't want to, and then he gonna say, well, I don't have friends. And I say, fine then. We ain't gotta be friends. So y'all. So that was like in, you know, that was when he said that shit to me. When we said those words to each other, that was like in 2022. I think he said that shit. Well, I don't want no friends. If I can't have you all to being my woman, I don't want no friends. And that was in 2022. So I said to him, I said, you don't want no woman, you know. I said, you don't want no real woman. I said, all you want is your cake and eat it too. And then I said, I'm not that girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not her. You know, and y'all, I really deeply cared about this man. I really do. He was what I liked it. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the ones on top. He was everything. Then any nigga that I'd have been with, he was that one. You know, he was the one that I was really digging, but his priorities was messed up. And for him to be a grown man, you should know what you want and how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he lost a lot of family members back to back, so I was there for him. So he lost his cousin in 2021. He lost his daughter in 2022. He lost his mother in 2023. And then he turned around and lost his son in 2024. Me, I was there to support, you know, support him. He called me crying. You know, I just was there to support him because my heart went out to him, you know. I knew what he was going through. When it came down to his mom, I felt him. I couldn't do nothing but, you know, hold him. When he lost his mom, a couple of weeks later, I went up there in Chicago and be with him, you know, just, you know, hang out with him and shit after he lost his mom. So anyway, y'all, you know, we still kicking it, talking shit. We be doing what we doing, talking on the phone. When I go to Chicago, I visit him. He come this way, he come visit me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that, just like that. So I want to say in 2024, y'all, you know, I've been, like I said, I've been knowing him since 2018. We've been grooving and going and grooving and growing since 2018. So 2024 came around, you know, I was kind of like over it. You know, I was over it. You know what I'm saying? Over it. And now no, I think it was 23. Because I was still showing him support for his family and everything. I was still by his side. But 2023, I had made up my mind to just, you know, leave it alone. Don't have anything else to do with it no more. Just, you know, let him be. Let him do his thing. So in 2023, I just went to him and shit, you know, and I said, well, you know what? I know that this is not for me, you know, but I do greatly care about you, but I'm going to fall back. And I'm going to tell you this, when you're ready for something really, really serious, you know, let me know. Because when I tell you good vibe, good conversation, every time, me and him like that. I mean, we can laugh, giggle, talk about anything, you know. And we had a good understanding with each other. You know, it just, his communication skills was poor. I mean, zero. Bad communication skills. And I didn't like that. Me, I am a person that like to communicate about when I'm dealing with anybody on any type of level. Excuse me, y'all. But anyway, y'all, so in 2023, I just said, okay, you know, I'm not going to go through another year with this crap with him back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't want to keep going back and forth with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just said to him, I said, hey, you know, I decided to fall back. I'm deciding to fall back, and I wish you best luck. Because any man that I be with, when I done with them, I never, ever wish any bad luck on them. I wish nothing but good luck to them both. All the men that I've been. I ain't been with a lot of them, but the men that I have been in my life, and when I get ready to walk away from them, I wish them all the luck. I never wish anything bad on them. Every nigga that I done been with, y'all, done wish bad luck on me in my relationship with the next man. I mean, dirty shit. Oh, ain't no, man, I wish you better. You ain't gonna be with nobody no more. And then, you know, people, when you let a person go, let them clean go. Don't wish no bad luck on their love life. Because you don't know what God got for me. You okay? You wishing bad luck on my love life because I don't want you no more because you done fucked up. You fucked this up. So now I done walked away. Now you gotta wish bad luck on the rest of my love life, whoever I decide to be with. You want to put throw a vicious laceration at me and my new man. So you already wish to put a hocus pocus on us already. Next man you be with, ain't nothing gonna happen to you, and you ain't gonna never have no man. Ain't no man gonna never want. You know, you have people that use those evil words, but believe me, that shit come back on you, and it come back triple times and more than that. Okay. So anyway, you know, me, I likes to bow out gracefully. I say have a good life. I hope whoever you with next time be good to you because you are a good guy. You know, I'm telling him all of this shit. He gonna say, where you going? And I told him, I said, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with this game that you're playing. Your communication skills are so bad. And that's just what messed everything up with us, is because of his communication skills. Everything else was perfect for me and him. He just did not, because I feel that I was so much of a woman for him that he was not ready for me, because he had been through so much trials and tribulation with women that he was just like, hey, I don't give a damn. But when he met me, he was like, damn, she's different from the others. You know what I'm saying? And I had to let him know that I was different from the others. So when he realized how deep I was, he was like, you know, you know, kind of bagging up a little bit. And that was fine. But I told him in 2023, I said, you know what? You know, I'm a bag out gracefully. And I wish you all the luck in the world. And he was like, no, baby, where you going? You know, me and you got, you know, man, what about us? And I'm like, what about us? You know, and I said, I done gave you so many times to prove yourself to me. And I said, you still not doing what I want you to do. After I have told you what I needed you to do, you still don't get it. So that tells me that there's nothing else for us. I done told you. I done showed you how to do things with me. I have done everything that possibly can to get shit right for us, and you still don't want to follow suit. So hey, ain't got time. I played this game for a long time. Okay, I played the game with you for a long time. That's because I liked it you like that. That's why I played the game with you. So anyway, y'all, I shut down everything. Down my phone, blocked him from my phone, blocked him for his phone. He got 3 phones. I blocked him from my 3 phones. I blocked him from his phones, and my phones I blocked them. And everything. Blocked them off my social media page. I just got rid of him, period. So y'all, Lord behold, y'all. So this was in 2023. So in 2024 roll around, y'all, I began to get messages from him. And then I also told him, I said, whenever you get ready for a real woman and you done playing the games, I said, let me know. What games you playing now? And I say just what I said. When you're done and you want a real woman, I say, let me know. Okay. So 2024 come around, y'all. I began to get text messages from him. He started text messaging me again. He started reaching out to me on my social media page, leaving me inboxes, calling me, and all that shit, y'all. It was so deep, y'all. I had went in and put his ass on restrict because I didn't want to deal with him. And I meant that. I was done. You know, I just told you get the fuck on at 23. Now here on 24. You figure that you got your shit together. You okay? You ready to be where you need to be with me. So I get all these text messages and baby, hey, I remember what you said and I'm this, that, and other, and I'm ready. And I'm like saying to myself, no, can't be, you know. So this is whole 2024, y'all. I would look at his message and I wouldn't even answer him. He texted me, called me all 2023. 24. He calling the whole year, texting and calling. I still wouldn't even pick up the phone or text him back. So 25 rolled around. 25 rolled around, the beginning of 25. Hey, texting, hey baby, like he always do, and everything, and send me a sexy ass picture like he is. He is a very attractive man. That is one thing I like about him. He's a very attractive, smell good, and he looks nice every time. So he just up and sent me a picture, and baby, when I saw that picture, I was like, damn, this nigga fine. And he's getting older with it too, baby. Oh, he is just looking so sexy. So I'm like, look at this food. I'm like, damn, he look good. I hadn't seen him in almost a year and a half. I hadn't seen him that long, So he sent me a picture, and I'm like, damn, he look good. Okay. So I'm just looking at the picture, and I still ain't saying nothing. So he text, hey baby, how you doing? I was wondering how you doing. I miss you, and man, call me. I just want to talk to you. See how you doing. This, nothing. So y'all, I still ain't paying him no attention. So that's in January. February come around. He texts me, hey, how you doing? Man, you just not gonna talk to me? You ain't gonna send me no pictures or nothing? You ain't gonna say nothing back, man? Like, damn, give me a break. So y'all, I still ain't said shit. So this is around, that's February, so this is like March or April this year. So March and April came around, same text, same thing. When you coming back to Chicago? If you come up here, check me out. I would like to take you on a date. Man, I want to come see you. I miss you. Da 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 da. It just every day he just calling and texting. I won't ask him. I'm just looking at it. So what was this? This is May. So just the other day, I get a text from him. See, I know how he is. When I done made him mad, y'all, I know how he can do, So I can see in the text message, he's very upset because he was like, hey, he said, I don't understand why you don't respond to my text message. He said, I've been texting you, girl, for the longest, and woman, if you don't pick up this phone or text me back, you better. He said, you got me blocked on your phones. He said, I got your numbers and you got me blocked on your phones. You got me blocked on the social media. He said, why? What is it? He said, I thought you said that me and you could still be friends and we could talk or whatever it is, but whatever you got to say, baby, I want you back. And I'll just bust out and start laughing, y'all. When I seen he said that, I tickled me so hard, y'all, I couldn't do nothing else. Because deep in my heart and my mind, y'all, I still care about him. But I just know that he couldn't give me what I need as a man. That's just how I look at it. He could never give me what I really need, in a man. And all it is, y'all, is communication. Everything about him is all right. Can't say perfect, but it could be worked on. Only thing he got a problem with me is communicating. That's the most best thing in the world to me, is be having communication. You have to be able to communicate with somebody that you want to be with, and you got to show them that you want to be with them. So y'all, he's sending me all these text messages and everything that I wanted him to say back then, he's saying it now, honey. Baby, everything that I wanted him to say, he's saying it back then. I have not still responded to none of his text message. I won't pick up the phone when he calls. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's not like it's something that I am enjoying doing and seeing him text. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm a woman and I know what I want and I want it. You know what I mean? I'm not finna spend no time telling somebody how to love me. I'm not. You a grown ass man. He is about what? He just made 50, I want to say he just made 56 this year. Okay? So me, that is grown. Can't get no growner than 56. And you should know what you want and how you want it. I just wish he could have had a better, I just wish he would have did things better, because I'm going to tell y'all something. We enjoyed ourselves because, y'all, let me tell you what I was doing. when I wanted to see him, right? I got a friend that drive the Greyhound bus, y'all. Let me tell you. And he thought that he was my friend too, my little man. But you know, hey, it's what it is. I'm a woman. He wasn't my man, but you know, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, my bus driver friend, me and him so close, he used to bring my brother down here to me. You know what I'm saying? For the holidays. My brother rode for free for my birthday, Mother's Day. Anytime my little brother wanted to come visit me, he ride the bus for free. Okay. So I had a good thing going on because I would ride the bus for free and go see Cat when I wanted to see him. And I did that often. I visited Chicago so much from 2018 all the way up to like 2023. Even sometimes, even when the pandemic was going on, I was going to visit him because me and him was cool like that. And y'all, I didn't even have to pay for my ride. I rode a Greyhound bus for free and rode it back home for free because I had my dude friend that makes sure I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? For free. You know? So it was never no problem about me going to seeing him. We had a good time. I'll go up there on the weekend, stay up there on the weekend and kick it with him. We'll go out to eat. We'll go to the museum. We used to just have so much fun together. It's just that he had poor communication skills. And that's what blew the whole thing up. And actually, I kept trying to tell him how to do it, how to stay communicating with me. And let's get an understanding on that end. But he couldn't get that part. He couldn't get that part. And what I think that he couldn't get that part because I just felt that he didn't want to be so tied down to a woman telling him, you know, his here and his there's and checking in all the time. And that was understandable. So that means that's what I want in a man. But since you not wanting to do that, I'm going to go ahead and fall back for you. You know what I mean? I'm going to let you do what you do. And also, you live in Chicago. I live where I live at. You know, I can't, you know, I don't know what you doing up there. You don't know what I'm doing on here. But on my part, I was being genuine. I wasn't seeing nobody but him at that time. You know, I didn't see nobody from 2018 all the way up to 2023. I didn't deal with nobody but him at that time. You know what I mean? But you know, but now, y'all, I get these text messages, I get these random calls, these voicemails, leaving me voicemails, telling me, y'all know you see me, girl, pick up the phone, and, you know, man, I miss you, like, can we talk about it? You know, he's saying, you know, his little twos and froos, but, you know, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, because I'm not no person like that. Maybe one day I'll pick up the phone and say, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, that's probably it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I will. I don't know, y'all. But I'm going to tell you something. Baby, when he sent me that picture, baby, I was like, ow, get you a piece, baby. Ooh, when I saw that picture of him. And I always been physical attracted to him. When I tell you, when I been physical attraction to this guy, I always been physical attraction to him. And now that he done got a little older, y'all, now he done grew out his beard. Something I had asked him to do when we first started talking. I'm like, grow your beard out. Like, no, I don't want to grow my beard out. It'd be salt and pepper. I don't like that salt and pepper look. But baby, he grew his beard out. I said, yeah, he must be doing all this for me, because he know I think that's the most sexiest thing, when a man got a full, nice, neat beard. Y'all, he sent me a picture. He got a full, nice, black and white beard, baby. Ooh, when I tell you sexy, I mean sexy. And he stay clean. Nothing but nice clothes on, nice jewelry. He stay clean. I was like, he know he teasing me. You know, but I don't know. I'll probably be nice enough and just pick up the phone and say, hey, how you doing? You know, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe one day I will call him back. Who knows? I might call him back. Video call him, because he loved for me to video call him. When I call him on the phone, video call him, he just be cheesing and smiling. Well, why? What took you so long to call me? I ain't even. But that's my boy. His name is Cat. He live in Chicago. He's a South Sider. I'm a West Sider, and you know, it just be what it be. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, that was it. Shit, I'm getting a little mushy thinking about his ass. Baby, I'm gonna show y'all real quick my Mother's Day gift for my son. I showed y'all what I got for Mother's Day for my other kids, but this is for my oldest son, y'all. So y'all, my oldest son went and bought me some Bath and Body Works. Y'all, my son know I love me some Bath and Body Works. He know his mama love to smell good. He got me this beautiful little bag. He came with this little bag, y'all. This is a cute little bag. Babe, Mama used this bag to go outside and put some little tools and fruits in this little bag. Let me see, can I bag this camera? Just a little bag. Y'all, look at this bag. This bag is so cute. He got me this little bag. It came with this little bag. Everything he bought me. Yeah, y'all, this is so cute. Little pink little bag, y'all. Okay, this is the box, y'all. This is my Mother's Day box, y'all. And all this came from Bath and Body Works. It's called Butterfly from Bath and Body Works, y'all. So y'all, start with this here. Y'all, he got me some strawberry body lotion, y'all. And it came with the spray. It smells so good. Thank you, son. Mama love you. Thank you, my oldest baby. My oldest boy, y'all. He got me this, y'all. Okay. He know his mama loves some good smelling stuff. Okay. He got me this butterfly perfume body spray too, y'all. Let me see what it smells like. He know I love to smell good. It's getting summertime too, y'all. Baby, you gotta smell good, because you know that summer, you know how you go outside and that air be stinking. You come back in, you smell like outside. I cannot stand that smell. So I'll be trying to, always smell pretty. Okay, keep this in your purse, spread on you, because that's one nasty smell when you come out in for outside. So y'all, he got me this right here. Okay, it is Butterfly. Okay, from Body Works, Bath and Body Works. That smell good. Okay, he also got me the lotion, y'all. It came with a lotion, y'all. Ooh-wee. Okay. And also, I got 2 lotions. He bought me 2 lotions, y'all. So we opened it together. 2 lotions, y'all. Yep, body lotion. Oh, y'all, sorry. This is the body wash and this is the body lotion. 2 of them. All right, y'all. Ooh, thank you, son. That's my oldest baby. And he got me some lip gloss, y'all. And he got me some lipstick, too. Thank you, baby. Okay. He got his mama a candle. Okay, look at that. Look at the candle, y'all. It is called Butterfly Candle. Y'all, it smells so good. So good. Okay, y'all. Also in here, he got another lip gloss, y'all. Okay. This is a pretty dark lip gloss. I could outline my lip with it, y'all. This is so cute. Thank you, baby boy. And also, y'all, he bought me these plug-ins too. He know I love me a plug-in. Ain't that pretty? Look at that. Thank you, son. Thank you. This is my Mother's Day. This is the butterfly too, you guys. This is a butterfly warmer. So you put it in there. Ain't that pretty, y'all? Look at that. That is so pretty. Can y'all see that? That is so pretty. Yeah, y'all. That is my Mother's Day gifts. Okay. I had it. I had it for a minute though. I had went by there and got it, and I was like, I'm gonna show it to my peoples on live, on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show it to my peoples on YouTube channel. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all that I got for Mother's Day, y'all. I'm so thankful. Okay, get that picture. Okay, this is all my stuff that I got for Mother's Day. Okay, y'all. So that was just my little thumbnail, y'all. I didn't take one, but hey, I get it. But anyway, y'all, God is good. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all guys for listening to my little check-in, baby. And you know what time it is. It's time to check out. You know how I do it. I'll be checking in and it's got to check out. So y'all, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tell somebody about your girl thickness with the quickness, okay? Because over here, it's just what it is. And whatever come out. Just all I ask people to do, get in the comments and just be mindful. Okay, y'all? In the meantime, between time, y'all, come get you a piece, okay? Get you a piece. All right. Oh, yeah. Get you a piece. Okay. That being said, y'all, God bless. Y'all stay safe. And never, ever let anybody steal your happiness. Keep your finger crossed. I might just give them a chance. But I'll let y'all know. All right, y'all. Peace.